What's happening, Cancer? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. Guys, I'm just preparing to do your August 2021 mid-month tarot card reading. So I use the same process, you guys, every mid-month, and I think this is a really powerful mid-month check-in for you guys. So I hope you enjoy the reading. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And I love your comments. So say hi. Like, tell me where you're from, you know? So anyway, guys, I'm going to start shuffling the Starman tarot card deck. This deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he collaborated on the artwork. So this is what the companion book looks like. So I grabbed one of the spreads that came in this, and I use it every mid-month, and I'm going to bang that to death, aren't I? So anyway, for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, keep in mind this is a collective energy-based reading. It may or may not resonate for you. If it's not resonating, maybe go ahead and check out your moon sign. Did I get everything, you guys? I usually do the same sort of blah blah intro so that I touch all the bases so you guys know what to expect, but it's like 5 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm just going to plow right on ahead into the reading. Hope you guys enjoy, and once again, thanks for being here. So the first card we're going to look at is going to basically assess your present situation, the energy available for you, Cancer. I kept on, like, something really strange was happening while I was doing the Gemini reading. I kept on seeing that word Cancer. So you guys could be closely affiliated to a Gemini very shortly. You might have some sort of an expertise that they could benefit from, especially if you're a super zen Cancer, okay? Because it looks like they're feeling very frazzled and on the brink of something. So your present situation here is the 10 of Cups. So I was saying about being particularly zen, okay? And we've got the 10 of Cups, and this is like just that blissed out joy, just really in like having a great time no matter what else is going on around you. You know, I don't know anybody that has a perfect life, but the people that seem to enjoy their life a little bit better are the people that can accept the flow of what is going on and say, okay, well, that happened, I'm going to keep on going, you know? So 10 of Cups, and also connecting with people that resonate with your energy. You could see that Gemini coming in. Of course, this is water, so it resonates with you, Cancer. This is just an overall beautiful, relaxed, like stunning energy, being happy with exactly where you are. And that is a skill, you know, a lot of people need to learn that. Like, if you just listen to people complain, which is not my favorite habit, you know, which is not my favorite pastime, like, you guys have got it going on in that area. So to see that, especially after you guys have had a really tumultuous year, like really developing, really gaining strength, you should be super proud of yourself. Now you're sort of in that sweet spot, you know. I'm getting an image of somebody surfing, you know, when has anybody seen the movie, is it Blue Crush? Blue Crush? The surfer girls in Hawaii? I think it's Blue Crush. You know, and she finally gets up and she rides that one wave, and it's perfect. It's just perfect. That's the visual I'm getting for you guys. This is like that time of, oh, everything is smooth sailing for you right now, Cancer. So enjoy it, okay? So the next card is going to ask if there's any conflict around you, what you need to be aware of. Man, it's so humid here right now. I must say, whew, I'm roasting here. It's not hot, but I mean, we get weather you can wear here in Manitoba, so it's not always pleasant. The cause of conflict, okay, so here's the Hanged Man. This could be really causing you to read too much into situations. We've seen in the past where you guys are so nice and kind and sweet and loving and generous. You could have been giving too much of yourself away for whatever reason to whoever, okay? So you had a period of time where you extricated yourself from that. you give what you're able to give. But now it's like you might be seeing people approaching you like, and what do you want? You know, what do you want from me? So you're gonna have to settle down a little bit on that one, Cancer. You know, sometimes people do just seriously want to be your friend. And this could actually be representing the person that you were going overboard trying to save them. And now they probably got it together. You know, it seems like they're in a really good spot. It could actually be that Gemini that we were seeing earlier. Yeah, okay, that really makes sense. You know, you could have been really helping somebody with Gemini somewhere in their birth chart. And now they really got their feet underneath them and they're going through this transformation. And they may probably just want to ask you some questions because you really know what you're doing here right now. You have found that sweet spot in your life. And they just simply want to ask you a couple questions. They don't want to borrow money. They don't want to crash on your couch for one night, you know. They don't want anything from you other than your companionship and to sort of use your example. They're not going to really drain your bank account. There's nothing negative coming here. So when that happens, really look at that cause of conflict as, okay, I need to step back and see this person for where they are now, not where I left them before on their journey, because they're no longer there, okay? And they're having some sort of an awakening. Could be really scary for them. I saw that they were actually losing sleep and stuff like that. So, yeah, really just don't judge that person as they come in and get all like, here we go again. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So really just be open and generous to them. They're not trying to wreck this 10 of Cups vibe that you have going on. It's all going to be fine. They understand like how much you have come on your path. So they want to, you know, hopefully get some tips from you. So, whoops, I just moved my reading spread over here and I'm like, okay, anyway, deer in the headlights. So change is needed in order to face your challenge. So this is actually like the challenge is that person coming in that probably sponged off you forever. You know, so here's the King of Swords. Okay, so this is the change. This is like where you can actually analyze what is going on instead of using an emotional reaction or, you know, just when somebody is asked for way too much, they've gone way over the line, you've helped them until like probably to your own detriment is what I saw sometimes. You're going to have to leave emotion out of it. And this is the change that Spirit is asking you. Okay, so just, I can do this. I'm just going to wait and see what they have to say. I'm not going to get all twisted up in the game about it. I'm just going to relax and see how it plays out. Everything is in your control, like what you want to do and how far you want to go and help this person. You know, so the King of Swords, he's like, I'm not going to make any decisions, you know, innocent until proven guilty. I think I'm actually just going to write that one down. Hold on. So I find this is an extreme talent and benefit to be able to just shut your emotions off, okay? Like a tap. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. So you guys just call on the King of Swords. I'm not going to have an emotional reaction to this person reaching out to me because they exhausted me beyond all reason previously. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to have an emotional reaction. And they could actually benefit you guys because when you start working on sort of that kind of energy with another person, it only multiplies what you're able to do with yourself. Okay, so let's see what your strengths are here, Cancer. You've got the Three of Wands here. So this is always looking forward, always pressing on. Just there's something in the future that is available for you guys. So this is a very powerful strength. You can sort of, you know, let bygones be bygones with this person and say, okay, well, I helped you on your path and now you're here and now I'm up here. Like, you've had an exponential growth. So this person is no longer going to sap your strength or your resources. And now you can look into the future and it'll be a little bit brighter because you don't have this anchor of a responsibility hanging around your neck. You ever tried swimming with an anchor around your neck? It does not work, okay? So the future is super bright here. You can keep yourself focused on the future. You don't have to roll back into emotions that no longer serve you. Be really ready for this Gemini to come in and to be a completely different person and to understand that you played a part in that, you know, even if it did seem like this is too much, you know, you really helped this person, you know, and there's probably no way they could ever thank you. And they don't want anything now but just sort of emulate you because you have progressed so far and you've done so much and your heart is so big. They're like, you're their hero now, you know, they now recognize everything that you have done for them. And that's beautiful. And they just want to walk beside you in some way and not affect your energy. And at this point, they'll probably add to it and help you understand things because they're sort of a new beginner on this path, and it'll bring a different dimension into what it is that you are trying to achieve with your life. So the next card I'm going to pull here for you, Cancer, is an outcome card. Guys, okay, so we've got the Four of Cups here. So you have to be really careful with this energy not to miss out on the opportunity that is being presented with you. If you don't use that King of Swords that we were seeing here before, to be a little bit more analytical, you could really miss this opportunity, okay? Just because we pulled a card as an outcome card in a tarot card reading doesn't mean it is going to be written in stone. You guys can control the outcome in your life by making informed decisions, okay? Four of Cups. This is like the universe going, what just happened, Cancer? So be dispassionate, be unemotionally attached, observe the situation and this person for who and what they are now in your current reality and how you can work together to make both of your futures brighter. This is a very intense reading for you guys. Incredibly beautiful. This Four of Cups does not have to come true. If you follow the rest of the cards here, this Four of Cups shouldn't happen. But if you get all freaked out and just think, oh, this person's here to play me again, like I can't handle another round of this game with this person, you could really miss out on a learning opportunity for both of you and like massive manifestation potential. Wow. Okay, I think I outdid myself here, you guys. Love and light. Bye, guys.